Hello, YouTube and fellow gamers. This is DM Red Dog. This is another player tip video about backgrounds, so part 2. And we're going to be talking about developing your character's background through life events and turning points. You can't just start out a character's idea that, he was born, he was raised, and he's just a fighter. Okay, that's too cut and dry. What made them go their career path, profession, or aspects, willingly or unwillingly? So there's going to be points in their life that maybe have been, profound, maybe define them, maybe were a moment of awe, those kind of aspects. So the one thing is you don't want too many of them. It's going to get ridiculous trying to keep track, and you don't need one for every little thing about your character. I always say that you need to look at the background and pick certain points in their life. And I usually talk about, they went to an air show with their dad, and they saw the planes going around and how the guys looked in their flight suits, and at 8 years old they decided, I want to be that, those kind of things. Just a simple one that may have started the wheels turning in that direction in their life. On the other side to that, you could have something that was kind of devastating or catastrophic. I default, like most gamers do, and say, look at the Inigo Montoya example. Okay, his father was a blacksmith, made a beautiful sword. The guy wasn't going to pay it. He pierced him in the heart, and he tried to defend, but got knocked down, left the scars. And from that point on, he dedicated his life to swordplay, to be the master. So, and he was pursuing the killer of his father, even down to having that "you killed my father, prepared to die." The whole game, that one turning point defined his character. And again, that's got to be an apex. And when you're looking at it, that can happen any time in life. Obviously when they're 5, that's not going to be a valid point, but, they were 12, 14, maybe even 16, or, things like that. Did they decide to join the military? That would give a lot of martial prowess default. You're going to learn combat skills or things like that. Maybe that's how they learn to work with computers or be a good mechanic. Those kind of things. They went out on their first voyage, a la the movie Shipwrecked, and they were learning the skills. They just got good, and they got, the ship got caught in a storm, and now they're trapped on an island. So they had to learn to survive. That's how they got their survival skills. Also, a la Green Arrow, he got trapped on an island. He had to survive. He decided to use a bow, and that's all he used, and that's all, had all this free time to train, Defining turning points will point you or give you that lead into why you are or who you are and what you have become thus far. Think about them, and again, you don't have to be nitty gritty. You don't have to get every little aspect. I mean, just keep it broad, keep it, and then go back and tweak and fine tune to your liking. But don't drop it. I mean, try to stick to your guns with it. You might have to add a little bit more specifics to it. Take the example. Who was this guy? Well, he was a six-fingered man. There you go. You have to go back and add it, though. You edit it or add on to it. So, feel free to do that. So, keep in mind that the events that happen in your life, in your background, define who you are. Hence the term background. That's where you come from. Don't go overboard with it. And really, one, maybe two, at the most, and that's really all you need. So, anything pops up, questions or anything, comment down below, and thanks for watching.